awoke to the sound of soft whispers echoing through the darkness of my room. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, a trick of the night. But as the whispers grew louder, I felt a chill creeping up my spine. I sat up, heart racing, and listened intently. The words were indistinct, but the tone was urgent, almost pleading. It was then that I noticed a shadow moving near the window, a figure silhouetted against the moonlight. My breath caught in my throat. I was home alone. I grabbed my phone, the screen casting a dim light, and cautiously crept toward the source of the whispers. With each step, the air thickened, wrapping around me like a shroud. As I reached the window, I could see it more clearly: a woman, her hair disheveled, her face obscured. "Help me," she mouthed silently, her eyes wide with terror. Panic surged through me. Who was she? I tried to speak, but no words came out. Instead, I backed away, feeling an inexplicable compulsion to escape. Suddenly, the whispers turned into a cacophony, urgent and frantic, filling my head with dread. "Don't leave me," they echoed, pulling me closer to the window. Against my better judgment, I leaned in, desperation clawing at my insides. "What do you want?" I finally managed to shout, my voice trembling. The woman's gaze pierced through me, and she raised a finger, pointing to something behind me. My heart dropped. I spun around, half expecting to see another figure lurking in the shadows, but the room was empty. I turned back to the window, but she was gone. The whispers faded into a haunting silence. I stumbled back, my mind racing. Had I imagined it all? Just as I began to convince myself it was a nightmare, the lights flickered and the temperature dropped. I could see my breath forming clouds in the air. Then I felt a cold hand grasping my wrist, tightening with an unyielding grip. I whipped around, heart pounding, but no one was there. The whispers returned, this time in a mocking tone. "You shouldn't have looked away." The grip intensified, and I realized it wasn't just a hand. It was a presence, something dark and ancient tethered to this place. Desperately, I pulled free and dashed for the door, but it slammed shut in front of me. I pounded on it, screaming for help, but the echoes of my voice faded into the abyss of the house. The whispers grew louder, swirling around me like a tempest. "You can't escape," they hissed. With a surge of adrenaline, I turned back to the window, the only way out. I forced it open and climbed out into the cool night air. But as I dropped to the ground, I felt a tug at my soul, pulling me back toward the house. I fought against it, running into the dark woods, the whispers chasing me, taunting me, "You'll never be free." As I stumbled deeper into the trees, I realized I might not be alone after all. Shadows flitted between the trunks, and I could hear faint laughter, childlike and sinister. The ultimate horror was sinking in. Whatever had beckoned me was not just a ghost. It was a gateway to something far worse, a realm where fear thrived. And as I ran, I knew the whispers would follow me forever.